Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. In this video, we are going to learn how to set up Webhook inside Odoo. So Odoo is an open source all-in-one business management software that provides tools for various business operations such as accounting, CRM, marketing, inventory, project management, human resource as well as e-commerce. So you can see we have multiple tools over here as well as multiple features. Its modular design allows businesses to select and implement specific apps or modules based on their needs and requirements. So if you are using Odoo for your business as your project management, customer management, lead management, financial management, etc., then this video is for you, because today I'm going to show you that how you can simply set up the connection between Odoo and Pably Connect to automate all your repetitive tasks. So we are going to build this connection with the help of Webhook. Webhook acts as a bridge for setting up connections between applications and for transferring the data from one application towards another on the happening of a specific event. So we will learn how to insert Webhook inside Odoo to build the connection. Let's get started for that. Before moving forward, you can see on my screen there are two windows, trigger and action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is, let's take a scenario as that I want that whenever a new contact will be added in my Odoo account, then I want to capture the response of that contact and I want to create a record of that contact automatically and systematically in my Google Sheets. So let's suppose I'm going to take Odoo in trigger and Google Sheets in action. When we are going to build a connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the contact is added in Odoo, then only the details of that contact will be recorded in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start connecting our Odoo account with Pably Connect. To start with the process, first of all, you have to go towards your trigger step and then you have to select your trigger application. So our trigger application over here will be Odoo. Let's select that. After selecting the application, now we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So we have configure webhooks. This is our trigger event. So here we have selected that. This means that whenever any of the event will occur inside our Odoo account, the response is going to be captured, that too instantly. When the response will be captured, with that response, automatically this workflow is going to trigger. Okay. So in order to capture the response every time, we have to build a connection between Odoo and Pably Connect, and that we are going to do with the help of this URL which we have received. So let's copy that. So after copying the Webhook URL, we need to follow the instructions over here carefully step by step so that we can insert the Webhook URL inside our Odoo account to make it as a bridge for transferring the data from Odoo towards Pably Connect. So I'm going to tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. So first of all, I will take you towards my Odoo account. And here, because in my case, I want that whenever the contact will be added in my Odoo account, I want to capture the response. So we'll go towards the contact section. These are all the contacts I have. Now, after coming on contact section, we have to go towards the toggle studio. So we have to click on the sign toggle studio. And over here we have the options, so we have to select automations. After coming on automations, we have to click on this new button to add a new automation rule over here. First of all, we have to give a name to our automation rules. So let's say I'm going to provide the name to this rule as new contacts, alright. Then here you have to select the trigger, on the happening of which event you want to share the response. So here, let's suppose I'm going to select custom on save. Whenever the contact will be saved or will be created, then the workflow should trigger. So when the workflow will trigger on the contact creation, what we want to send the response towards Pably Connect as a notification. So we'll go towards the action event now. We will click on this add an action and we will select send webhook notification over here. We want to send the notification whenever the contact will be created, but on which URL, which webhook URL. So in this URL field, we will simply paste the URL which we have copied from Pably Connect. Then it is asking us the fields which we want in the response. So first of all, I want the name of the contact. Then I want the email of the contact. Then I want the phone number of the contact. If you want some other details, you can enter them as well. So let's say I want the city of the contact. Okay, and done. All right. Then I'm going to click on save and close. As you've done that, the connection is built because our webhook is set up over here successfully. So we have trigger and action. The model is contact. In trigger we have selected on save, and then we have selected action as send webhook notification. So whenever a contact will be added in Odoo account, and notification will be sent automatically towards Pabbly Connect with all the same fields, with all the details which we have selected over here. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do that? By simply creating a new contact in Odoo. So I will take you back towards the contact section now. We'll go back. And now I'm going to create a new contact over here. So let's click on new. And here I'm going to add an individual contact. So here I'm going to go towards individual section, and then I'm going to first of all provide a name to the contact. Let's say the name of this contact is Smart User. I'm going to enter some other details. Here we have to enter the street address of the contact. Let's say a random address I'm going to enter. City, let's say Bhopal, where I'm going to enter the zip code. State, Madhya Pradesh, the country is already selected. If you want to enter the GST number, you can enter it over here. Then over here we have the job position. I'm going to ignore this field. I will enter the phone number, email address, smartuser39@pabblytudes.com. If you want to enter any website, title, or etc., you can enter these details as well. I'm going to simply click on add. So here the details are already added. So here once again we will enter the details, the name of the contact, the email, the phone number, and done. So let's click on save and close. And as we have done that, the contact is created over here. So when the contact is created, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. Here we will wait for a few seconds to capture the response. And the response is captured over here, as you can see. In the response, we have received all the details of the contact. First of all, we have the phone number, the name, the ID. It is a unique ID for each and every contact. Then we have the email address, city, and these are all the fields which we have selected while setting up the connection. So we have the name, phone number, email address, and the city. These 4 fields only I have selected. Okay. But in your case, once you will set up the connection, while setting up the webhook, whichever fields you will select, all those details will be captured over here. So this means that our connection between Odoo and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. So now whenever a new contact will be added in your Odoo account, the response will be captured. You can create a customized form as well to generate the contacts. So if you will attach that on your website, when the form will be submitted, then the contacts will be added on your Odoo account and you're going to receive the response. Here, just to show you the connection and for the sample submission, I have just added the contact manually. Okay. In the similar manner, you have to insert webhook inside Odoo for any of the event which you want to perform. If you want, let's suppose that a lead is added in your CRM, then you want to capture the response. If you want that when an invoice will be created on your Odoo account, then you want the details of that invoice and etc. In the similar manner, you can perform certain events. All right. Once the response is captured, once the connection is built, then further you will be able to transfer this response automatically to any other application according to your choice by adding these applications in your action step. So I hope the connection between Odoo and Pabbly Connect is clear to you and it is helpful for you for your business. Thank you for watching the video.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.